Hey, what's going on, everybody? Like Butter here, and today I got some Gears of War news for you, and supposedly the name of the Gears of War Remaster got leaked today, and it's on a couple of different websites. I'm actually joined here with my buddy, TheRazoredEdge. Say what's up, man.
Hey, how's it going, everybody? We're still kind of looking at this, kind of going, we're not too sure, but to me it sounds like the most reasonable thing we've heard about the remaster so far. So
yeah, usually I'm pretty skeptical, but you know how we are. We have usually a pretty good idea if something's fake or not, and this looks pretty legit, and it makes sense at the same time. So I'm gonna link down in the description the link to this site. Now it shows. Now where did it leak again? It was like a Brazilian website that rates games, right?
Yeah. Let's see. Let me read one of them. Let me read one of these. It says, Gears of War XboxOne Remaster might not be a surprise now, but according to the rating listing on a Brazilian website, the game's title has been revealed as well. I'm sure there'll be a link to that in the description, but pretty much it shows like a couple things on screen. It shows the title. It says Gears of War Ultimate Edition. It says producer Microsoft Studios. It says a couple other things in Spanish, and then it says 2015 is the release date.
Which is what I predicted in my video. So that's pretty awesome. Like, I'm super excited for that. At first we were kind of like, I don't really know too much about the name, because I feel like when game titles have too many words in the title, it can kind of be a bit hard. Not only for content creators to put it into the titles of their videos, but also just for like overall reasons, because if you say Gears of War Ultimate Edition, like, I feel like people like that are completely like oblivious to the franchise aren't going to really know what that means. Like, it could mean a bunch of things. It could mean all of the games, or all of the older games in one, like a collection.
Yeah, that's something else. If this is a name, like, we're so over talking about a collection, but again, we can't rule out the possibility that it could still has a chance of happening.
Right.
Like, everything still has a chance of happening. Like, E3 isn't here yet, so that could also mean that the other games are on the disc as well. You never know, but that would again make sense. But Ultimate Edition, what me and Drew both agree on is that it would be like basically the content that was missing from the original Gears of War on Xbox 360. And what I mean by that is the extra missions and stuff that were added to the PC version, like the extra game types and maps and things like that. And then obviously some other things on top of that. I'm sure they're probably going to have some new content in there as well.
Yeah, exactly. This could mean a lot of different things. Like, what could happen, which is kind of unlikely, they might still do like a collection, but just have Gears 2 and Gears 3, and maybe
not remastered.
Yeah, exactly, not remastered, just updated to like 60 FPS like they did with MCC. Or this could just mean with the, obviously there's been information of TDM being in the next game and the maps from Gears of War PC. It could just be a name where they want to let people know that it's more than just a Gears of War 1 remake. It has things from Gears of War PC. It's going to have updated graphics and visuals and that kind of stuff. So overall, I think this is going to be pretty awesome, but you can't rule out the fact that there is a slight possibility that we might see maybe even some Gears of War 2 maps thrown in.
Yeah, if it is just a Gears 1 remake, they could like be taking some best of from the other games or something like that, like some favorite maps.
Right.
Like if they were like maybe, which maps did people really like from Gears 2? So that'd be like River and something else. And then Gears 3 they might put Checkout in or something. That'd be interesting.
I mean, we've seen tweets like that from like Jack Felling and other Black Tusk members, community members, just saying, what were your favorite maps, or what were the first maps that you think of when you think of the Gears games? And so it's definitely not like out of the question that we could be seeing a lot more than expected. So that's good though. Like, what do you think overall about this? Like, I think Gears UE is kind of catchy in a way. I just think it might get confused with like the engine that it runs on. But
yeah, for overall, I'm excited about the idea. I think that Microsoft are like here to satisfy the Gears fans, and they're not going to let us down with whatever it is. They're going to make it awesome. You know what I mean? Because like we've been starved of a real Gears game for years, and so us getting a game is like will be like a huge thing. But in terms of the title, I think I will agree and say it is kind of awkward for YouTubers.
Yeah. Like, I'm just gonna put
you know the way we're already starving for title space.
Yeah.
Like, you know, yeah. So I guess Gears of War UE would be a good short, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah.
All right, guys. Let us know in the comment section below what you think of the Gears of War title name. I'll put a link in the description of the article. You know, let us know what you think. Of course, this isn't 100% proven, but you know, me and Pete, we think this is pretty legit. So, you got anything to say, man?
Like let us know if you could think of like a better title to call like a remastered Gears of War. Like a lot of us thought Gears of War Remastered would just be fine, but yeah, that's all I'm gonna say.
All right, guys. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to drop a like and you know, follow us on Twitter. I'll put our Twitters in the description as well, and we'll talk to you next time. Peace out, everybody.